Good afternoon. It's noon 30, fourth day on the Chantix. Um, Doing better. I'm adjusting to the effects of it so that these aren't having much of an effect anymore, and they're starting to taste pretty bad. The depression that I was experiencing has been well coped with through medication with marijuana, of course off camera. Um, Meanwhile, it seems that I am the subject of an attack on my computer. I've picked up somehow, somewhere, or it seems like I've picked up a perpetual loop virus that has affected my operating systems. So, it's a good thing. See, I love Dell products, man. Dell is, in my opinion, one of the greats, you know. And it's because of this right here, the XPS 400 that they sold me, that has convinced me of that. And since then, I've purchased most all of my tech through them, and haven't had any complaints really until now. I did request, because this computer, one of the reasons I love it so much is because it comes with a Control F11 feature pre-programmed into the mainframe, or I mean the motherboard, or whatever you want to call it. I'm not too computer tech, but anyway, it's pre-programmed in there so that if anything like this happens, all I have to do is reboot using the Control F11 feature, and go right back to birth anytime I want. I have done it like many times. Sometimes because I wanted to, some other times because like now, it was necessary. And the only reason it becomes necessary is because apparently my security isn't as good as what it should be, or maybe there isn't good enough security, I guess, to completely stop everything. Um, this also came pre-programmed with McAfee security, and since then I've renewed that product every year since I've had it. Oh, after the 3 years that it expired, and right now I'm running with the McAfee Total Protection, and apparently that's not totally good enough, because this virus got through, apparently, if it is that. It could be any number of things, but I will say that now I have to completely wipe out my motherboard once again, and instead of reprogramming this system back in there, because I've had to do this several times, and since uh, now there was a time a few years ago, or about a year ago, I guess, when I bought this through Dell, using my Dell preferred account, because I got tired of having to use this after having I tried to load this in, and what I didn't realize is it completely wiped out all the previous programming. So I lost my Control F11 feature, and I've had to keep redoing it with this, because my computer's drivers needed to be updated to the point to where I could use this. I'm hoping that now they've finally updated all the drivers that came with this computer, so that I will finally be able to use this. In the meantime, I will have to find a better security, I guess, than what I've got with McAfee Total Protection. Um, I can't say for sure that it's the fault of McAfee that this virus got through, but I don't want to take any chances, so I'm going to see if there's something better out there. Meanwhile, it's going to take me 3 to 4 days to reprogram this computer properly, unless this Windows 7 comes with a much easier programming system. We'll see.